Hello Pisces, we're going to finish up the September through 20th through September 30th forecast for you guys. I left off at saying you guys have been held down so long, and what I mean by out of the gutter is you guys are represented by the fish, and your natural habitat should be somewhere free flowing. And what I mean by in the gutter is like you've been held down in this dark place for so long. Usually fish that are in gutters are considered scavengers. Okay, so you may have come in contact with some people who did not know your value. So you're coming out of that dark place and into the light and into a fresh habitat. Okay, so for some of you, your money is going to get straight. As your self-value rises, so will your finances, and you will find yourself attracting better people. Now, this new moon that we're going to have around the 20th is, new moons are usually known as times to start new things, but this one isn't such a nice one because you have a lot of squares and oppositions going on with Saturn. You have Pluto squaring things. There's just a lot of things going on. The moon is on top of Mars and Mercury. That's being squared by Saturn and Sag right now. It's being opposed by Neptune retrograde, which actually brings the truth to light. So you may find some things coming to light that are very transformative. Okay? So just keep that in mind. This new moon is squaring you guys' sun, or if this is your ascendant, it's the way it's located in Virgo. It's opposing you guys. I'm sorry. If I said square, I meant opposing. It's opposing you guys' sun, or if Pisces is your ascendant or moon, it's opposing those things. So, just watch out right now. Anything that happens is supposed to, but it's going to bring you out of this gutter situation. If the truth comes to light, it's meant to, and this is going to be a very transformative time for you guys. I think this is like the last little part of you guys going through such torment that you've been going through. And I know a lot of astrologers and tarot readers have been saying this, but I feel like when Saturn moves out of Sag, which is squaring you guys right now, okay, and causing just a lot of problems with all the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sag itself, and Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and there's one more. Oh, you guys, Pisces, okay. You guys are the other mutable signs. So there's 4 mutable signs, and Sag being one of them, it has Saturn in it, so it's affecting you adversely. And then there's a lot of squares going on, like I just explained. So look for brighter times coming up. Something tangential will be happening between the 20th and 30th of September where you will know this is coming. Okay. Next, we have Aries. And for you, I'm getting the word blunt and direct. For some of you, well, this is your normal way of behaving. So I feel like you're going to have to just come out and tell someone how you guys feel at this time. And also, I see you guys, you're holding an object and there's someone opposite you who's trying to pull it. It's like this tug of war. And I feel like the tug of war is, it's like you're holding yourself as someone's trying to snatch it from you. And Aries does not work that way. If you don't want to do something, you're not going to do it. So I think you're going to be trying to get out of something. And you're going to be very blunt and direct with whomever you're dealing with. You may feel like someone's taking your freedom away or taking something away from you and you've just had it. So you will be letting something be known about how you feel. Maybe you've been holding back to save this person's feelings, but it's all going to come out, and whatever you feel is being taken from you, you're going to take your power back, Aries. All right, next we have Taurus, and I just see you guys throwing your hands up in the air like you're giving it all to the universe. And I'm getting the words let go. Okay? There's some kind of outcome you've been trying to control. And as soon as you let go of trying to control something, then you're going to get what you want. This could involve money. I think you've been waiting for something and you're trying to control where it's coming from, but it may not be coming from that source. It could be coming from somewhere totally different than you thought of, okay? But as soon as you let go and let God, as they say, or let the universe, things will come to you. Sometimes when we try to control things, it actually creates a block. So you need to let go of how things happen and just let them happen. And I'm feeling like it does have a lot to do with finances. They're giving me finances. I'm actually trying to go toward relationships, and it's something practical, like a home or finances or a car or something like this. You're trying to control the outcome, and you're going to have to let go of how you think it's supposed to happen, okay? For Gemini, I'm getting the word reaching. And I think this is you reaching to your destiny. And I know that sounds awfully corny. And I see all these people behind you, like it's kind of like you're driving away and going toward yourself, going toward your passion and your bliss. I just see a bunch of people behind you looking like they're going frantic, just holding their heads like, no, don't go, don't go. We need you, we need you. But you're speeding away in this car as fast as you can go. And it's a feeling like you don't even really know where you're going, but you know that wasn't it. So I think the reaching is you actually reaching for your life that you're supposed to be living. And this is for September 20th through 30th, okay? Next we have Cancer, and also I apologize for Cancer for not putting your August video up. I did see that I didn't do it, but for some reason I just could not connect with it for whatever reason. And when I'm feeling like that, I just obey spirit. For some reason I was not supposed to do that video. I know it sounds harsh, but I don't like to do things that are forced, which is why I'm not forcing myself, which you've noticed, I'm sure, that I haven't been on here, okay? But things have settled down now, and I will make more of a concentrated effort to be consistent, but at that particular time, for whatever reason, it just was not possible. But for Cancer, for September 20th to 30th, okay, you guys, I see you swimming. And as you're swimming in a storm, and it looks very chaotic, but when you're reaching your hand up to the sky, it's like a sunbeam is hitting your hand. So I think it's kind of like you're forcing yourself to stay in a storm, but all you have to do is pull your own self out of it. So some of you may be in situations, and these are getting kind of repetitive. The whole theme of all of these that I've done is something is being let go of, which is strange for it to be a new moon when you're supposed to be beginning something, but you have to let go to begin again. And I think that's what I'm getting for Cancer here. You're swimming through this storm, and I see you crying while you're swimming, but the whole time, every time you lift your head up a little bit, the sun comes out a little bit, but as you go back down to swim, the storm gets worse. But every time you lift yourself up, you can see it getting brighter. But there's something that has you attached to this storm that you're in, and you have to let go of it, because you can get yourself out of it at any time. It's kind of like the Eight of Swords, where she's surrounded by all these swords and blindfolded, but she can get out at any time. So just remember that. I know we like to help people, and I say we as in all of us as humans, but especially Cancer, because you're so caring and nurturing. But remember, you have to have something for yourself, okay? So reach up Let the sun revive you. You don't have to swim in this storm, because it looks very chaotic and dark. It's kind of like you're swimming in a hurricane by yourself, but at any time you can lift yourself above it. All right, Cancer. And last but not least, I have Leo, and I just see you with your arms stretched out. And your ruling planet is the sun, and I actually see the sun going through your chest. So something is about to ignite you, ignite your fire. Let's say you guys are fire signs. And I just see the sun as in there's happiness and joy that's going to come towards you. I don't know what some of you are going through at this time, but I do see that something is going to spark you. Hold on a minute. Something is going to spark you into action. For a lot of you, I'm thinking, well, I'm hearing relationship. You could go after someone that you've really had your eye on. Maybe it has been a self-esteem issue. For a lot of you, this passion that you feel is going to involve you going towards your bliss. Much like Gemini, they're leaving a group of people behind, but for you, this is something that's been within you to do, a task that you know you're called to do, and you're just going to go for it. So you have one of the best visions that I've read on in these two videos. It's actually very awesome. So if you're going through a tough time at your job, but you are scared to start something on the side, go for it right now. This new moon is going to be hitting you guys in the subconscious, so definitely this could be something that you've held secret for a while, and now you're sparked to move forward with it. Yeah, so I would do that. I would definitely do that at this time. If you have any questions for me, please email me at livingmuseoracle@gmail.com. And I will be putting October's videos up. I'm going to start now. So if I just do a couple a day, then I'll get them out on time, okay? Also, there's a few other things I'm going to be rolling out now that I'm going to consistently be back. So, like I said, contact me if you have any questions, and take care. Peace.